Western Cowboy. This is Iron Horse. Thanks for watching. Really a cold, windy day out here today. Man, I tell you, it just bites you. Just stopped and got gas and went inside and used the restroom, and there's a old farmer in there, and he says, "Man, you're probably cold as hell, aren't you?" And I was shivering to the bone. This is a pretty good test of my microphone in this wind, because right now there's a crosswind blowing. It's coming out of the north, flowing this way, kind of heading south. South is that way, north is that way. And so it's a north wind headed south, and it's just hitting me right on my right. Man, oh man. It isn't really too bad when you head south and the wind's at your back. Have you noticed that with your riding? Probably the worst thing is riding into a headwind. But I'm not the only yahoo out here on motorcycles today. I've seen some others too, and that's one thing I like about motorcycle riders. Man, they're a dedicated breed of people who really enjoy what they do. I often wondered about, what would it be like riding when it's like this, if you're sitting tucked in down behind, some big batwing bearing, and, you had enough bike around you, to kind of block all that. This little Sportster, I've got this windshield right here, but it doesn't do too much. I've seen a lot of motovloggers on YouTube, and there's some really good ones, some really entertaining ones. And, some of them are off color, some of them are humorous, some of them are pretty mild. And, the thing that I kind of like about it is, there are people all over this world that do this. So it's an international community, a global community of riders. They like to shoot videos while they ride. That's pretty awesome. I'd say that a lot of these people do a lot better videos than I do. I just kind of like to ride around, and most of my riding I do back and forth to work, or back roads, or weekends. But just to share the ride. If you're thinking about getting into motovlogging, if you ride already, kind of like what you see other people doing, that's kind of what I did, and it's enjoyable. It's an enjoyable hobby. I don't intend ever to make a career out of it or anything like that, unless it would just happen automatically, but I'm not going to go pursue that. So, I don't know. But if you're interested in thinking about it, I'd recommend just going and doing it. It isn't really all that expensive. The equipment isn't to get all set up. You got to have a computer at home that you can upload videos to, and you got to have a pretty decent internet connection. But my internet connection really isn't all that good. It's just a satellite dish. When the weather's iffy and it's slower, on a clear day like today, it'll be alright. I've kind of learned that, you can't, when you render your videos, I tried one time, the first video that I tried to render, I rendered it in, just a high quality HD. Went to bed, let it run all night long, and I got up in the morning and it was like 10%. And so I went ahead and went to work, just figured I'll just let it load all day. And I got home that day and it was like 40%, like 20 hours later, and I was like, well, alright. So I killed that, rendered it on a lesser quality, which does affect the video, the video that you watch on YouTube. But man, it uploaded, in about probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours tops. And even since then, you know, on good days, I've had videos that load in, you know, within a half an hour. So you don't really have to have a top-of-the-line computer and camera equipment. You know, I bought a GoPro Hero 2 camera off of eBay for just about $100. It was used, so it was risky. You know, it's quite possible that I could have used the camera and it didn't work, or it had some flaw. I got lucky, my camera works fine. And, you know, the microphone then too, I bought it off of eBay, and I'll have to show you my helmet setup sometime. It's like Gorilla taped up and all that, you know. It's pretty choppy. But, you know, for I don't know, $120, not counting the cost of the computer and everything. You know, I'm assuming, you know, I've already had that, most people do. But for $120, you know, I'm motovlogging. And, you know, maybe the other advice that I'd give too is, you know, play around. The computer that I bought had a software on it already, a video editing software. It's not a real fancy thing. It's, you know, it's just a power director. You know, there's nothing special about it. I've seen other people use, you know, some better systems, but and you know, they're doing all kinds of crazy things on their videos with. You know, maybe someday I'll upgrade and be able to do that too. It's neat to see it. The video quality absolutely is better with some of these other software programs. Mine's pretty simple. I can put an image up and put words down on the screen and put music on it and do fast motion, slow motion, whatever. Put pictures. But you know, I'm learning too, and I suppose as you watch my videos, if you're a subscriber, you know, hopefully over time you're seeing some improvement. I'd be interested to hear your feedback and your advice. But you know, if you're thinking about motovlogging, go out and do it. It is not at all expensive. You don't have to have top of the line everything to get started. And, you know, in fact, you may find maybe it's good counsel to go out and do it on the cheap, first of all, and see if you enjoy it. You may find out, you know, you may discover that this is not something that you enjoy. And, you know, that's all right. You haven't lost too much money. But if you've gone out and bought top-of-the-line equipment and you don't enjoy it, well, you've just lost some money. Alright, now I'm going to take a left here. I'll be heading back on an east and west road again, but I'm going to be going fairly slow because I'm out in the country now. Almost home after about a 3-hour ride. And I'm kind of wiped out. I've got my behind is sore. I've been sitting on this bike for a long time. I'm ready to stretch out, sit back in the easy chair, put the feet out, rest, maybe have a nice cold drink or a warm drink on a cold day like today. Oh, you can sure hear that wind again now, can't you? Now that I'm going east-west, see those wind turbines? They're facing that way, so that means the wind is blowing back this way, south. So this wind is just hitting me here. You know, I'm kind of leaning into it. But hey, Midwestern Cowboy, this is Iron Horse. Thanks for watching.